I'm Eziah, I'm 28 from Dorchester, and I use they, them, and theirs, and he, him, and his for my pronouns. I identify as transmasculine and non-binary. I think those are the words that fit the best. I think my gender is a bit more complex than that, but those are the words that I use. So I received support from chosen family, so my biological family really didn't understand being trans or like being queer at all. And so I had to like find another family. So I had like queer siblings, like a queer mom, a queer dad. And I found like that support at a community center. My experience accessing gender affirming hormones was sort of a long process, but that's because I wanted it to be a long process. At the time when I started hormones, you had to go to therapy for a minimum of 3 months to be able to get a letter from a therapist to be approved for hormones. But I decided to go to therapy for over a year. I just like really wanted to like talk through what I was feeling and really process that before I made the decision to take hormones. Hormones are life-changing in a number of ways. And a lot of the ways that trans folks are looking for hormones to be life-changing are really positive ways, but there are also other things to consider. And so I think that that informed consent is really important so that folks know what they're getting into. I know for me, something that came up in my informed consent was like the possibility of not being able to like have children in the future. And so I got to make the decision to say, you know what, I want to pursue taking hormones even though I might not be able to have children. And sometimes I think back on like, what if I hadn't been told that and I had made the decision to take testosterone and then was later told like, oh, you can't have children, and how I might have felt. So that was really a really important thing for me.